PSE Arena in Belfast. Hello and a very warm welcome to the Betway Premier League Darts, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. We're live on Sky Sports, and a very special welcome to the millions of viewers joining us around the world. Let's meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, the former UK Open champion and the reigning World Grand Prix champion from Scotland, the Thorn, Robert Thornton! Let's get this party started! Snakebite, Peter!
Darting getting up running here in Belfast. Robert Thornton against Peter Wright to kick off the night. There's the 5 matches coming your way. Prediction time, let us know who wins. At Sky Sports Darts on Twitter, at Sky Sports on Instagram. Join the party right now. Robert Thornton, Wayne Mardley's playing better darts than his league position shows. Yeah, he's 7 points behind Peter, and he's got absolutely no chance to qualify for the playoffs in London because he's only accumulated those 4 points. But he played brilliant last week in that 7-5 defeat to Michael, and he's just got better and better as the tournament's progressed. But he's been feeling better in himself. He had a chest infection early doors. His form was poor. He's been beaten twice 7-0. Most players would have folded by now, but not Robert. He's more tenacious than that. I'm expecting a close game. Are those new darts that Peter Wright's got there? Yes, he's using it. It's just incredible. It's kind of laughable at times. I just saw him just before the off saying, I suppose you've changed darts again. He went, yes, I have. He's used them before, but he hasn't used them for the best part of 4 or 5 months. So he just feels the need to change, and I think those will be the sixth set he's used in this year's Premier League. Cheers, Wayne. Let's hand over to Rod Harrington and Nigel Pearson.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, first game of what promises to be a terrific night here in Belfast. Great atmosphere in this arena, as there always is. And an outside shot for Robert Thornton to make it in the top 4. Could be out of contention tonight. Both players who have double headers tonight, Robert Thornton and Raymond van Barneveld. Both those players, they could be out of contention for the top 4 if results don't go their way this evening. Thornton, 4 points from 10 matches. Peter Wright, meanwhile, 11 points, just 2 adrift of a clutch of players on 13. Could really do with picking off the victory here. On the head-to-head, he's better off than Robert Thornton. Peter Wright, 9
85.
wins against Robert Thornton's 4 in the head-to-head. But anything can happen on the Premier League stage. But could be a defining night for Barney and for Robert Thornton here, Rob.
83. Yes, as Wayne said, I don't think he can make that top 4. It would be a miracle, but he certainly can be the spoiler. And if you look at his performances the last 2 weeks, he really has turned it around, and he's confident. I walked out after he played Michael van Gerwen, and he was buzzing. You know how well he played. 104 average, 71% on the doubles. That's a man who's got his form back. So Peter Wright changed his darts.
43.
First 2 or 3 legs are crucial.
Yeah, it really is going to take something quite miraculous. He'd have to win every game remaining and then hope results go his way. Thornton, and the fact that he survived Judgment Night in itself is remarkable. Had 2 games at Liverpool to set himself up for survival. This is nice from Peter Wright.
121.
Double 18, the target for Thornton. First time of asking, no problem. Holds his throw, 13 darts. Robert Thornton takes the first leg here.
Well, if you're looking for a first leg to get you going, get the confidence going, certainly that from Robert Thornton will do. And these darts from Peter Wright, they're a totally different shape. You look at the front of them, it really does taper as Robert Thornton puts in the first maximum, and he looks like he's here to do business. Well, you can see those darts, they really do taper towards the point. The totally different grip, to be quite honest. You have to take your hat off to Peter Wright. Well, the boos from the crowd. Only 4 trebles. They won a 9 dart. Well, we won a 9 dart, Nigel.
Certainly do. Slack first start from Peter, but just talking about Robert Thornton again, we recall how he survived elimination.
64.
Judgment Night in Cardiff. The week before, Thornton played twice. He got a draw against Michael van Gerwen, but first game
60.
of the night, crucially, he beat Michael Smith 7-5, and to pick up those 3 points out of 4 from Liverpool, and then results went his way in Cardiff. That is what enabled Robert Thornton, somehow, some way,
60.
to survive elimination. Chisnall and Smith went out with 3 points each. Thornton on 4, so tall order 91. To make it into the top 4.
156.
Wright looking here to level the match. The 156. Thornton's on a 2-dart combo if he's going to come back here. Another one of those would do nicely for double 18.
That was a long way off the second dart, so Thornton's going to come back. He's going to have at least 1 dart at the double, and it should be the double top. 20 for double top. Keep the flight of that dart. There's plenty of room to the right, Mr. Thornton.
30.
What a crucial dart that was for Thornton to break the throw of Peter Wright. And now Wright can't afford to miss.
Tops he needs to level it. Can you use that as a guide? No.
16.
Well, on 2 separate occasions, each player, you would have thought they'd have nailed it first time. Now double 10 for Thornton. Well, he made hard work of it, but he got there in the end. And Robert Thornton currently bottom of the Premier League table of the 8 players remaining is 2-0 up on Peter Wright. And if Wright loses this tonight, that could be a real blow to him.
123.
Because he would still be 2 adrift of Wade, Anderson, Lewis. They've all got to play later.
140.
Well, Wright has got to win this leg. Let's go 3-0 down to Robert Thornton. It's going to be a tough task to get back. And there's 2. Oh, we're going to see another one. Just hit the barrel, deflected off. And if he does go 3-0 down, Nige, then perhaps he may just have a little bit of an element of doubt with these new darts. However, as I say that, the maximum from Peter Wright.
180 apiece for these players. Thornton averaging 100.
125.
Good start to the game. Wright not on a finish. Looking to set himself up.
I really don't understand that with the second dart. Go there with the third dart, but he had a lovely line and length on that treble 20. It's so easy to follow a dart up when you're on the first one in the target. So Thornton, just over the 100, should get one dart at a double. It'll be his favourite double top for that 3-0. Oh, straight in the middle.
105 average now for Robert Thornton. This a man who was staring elimination in the face on Judgment Night. Salvaged his campaign in Liverpool when he played twice. He's playing twice tonight as well. Maybe he should play twice every night.
140.
It brings the best out of him like this. Great crowd, enjoying themselves. Oh, what a great recovery. He looks like a man on a mission, Robert Thornton. Crowd are going bananas.
Yeah, every visit from Thornton hitting at least one treble. A lot of visits, it's 2 trebles, as the 106 average proves. And this is going to be a tough task for Peter Wright as Robert Thornton fills it up again.
140.
Well, I wasn't sure about that second dart, how it nestled in the bed when he went for the third. Thought he may have switched, but he obviously had confidence.
41.
And Peter Wright is in a spot of bother here. Look at that average for Thornton. Lovely switch for treble 18 as well. That's beautiful. Well, 109 average now for Robert Thornton, a man who's bottom of the table right now, remember.
Yes, to a certain extent, he can relax a bit. I mean, he's scraped in to the second stage of the Premier League this year, and so he's up for none, as we call it, and so he is going to be the spoiler. And at the moment, he certainly is spoiling the party of Peter Wright.
70. Peter Wright.
Playing at a nice pace as well, Thornton, with confidence. Can Wright get this? Has to now. Treble 20 with the first. 20 for tops now. To hold his throw. Big shot coming in. Brilliant. That's what it means to Peter Wright. Snakebite is off and running.
Well, it certainly kept him in the game. And now Peter Wright needs to throw a 12-dart leg here. He needs to take the game to Robert Thornton. Just put Thornton on the back foot. Because at the moment, it's chase from Peter Wright.
.62.
Week 11 here in Belfast tonight. Premier League always a popular night out in Belfast, this SSE Arena, formerly the Odyssey Arena, as it was known. Next week, Peter Wright faces Michael Van Gerwen in Bournemouth. Robert Thornton faces Phil Taylor. So we're at the BIC, by the sea, Bournemouth next Thursday night. Good match to start here in Belfast.
60.
I don't understand why Peter Wright didn't switch there. The first dart laying below the treble 20, as Thornton is, but Thornton's going to switch. He finds the treble 19s and punishes. Perhaps we call that a mistake from Wright. He should have switched to those 19s. Now he needs to hit a 140. Ton is not really going to be enough.
100. Robin, you require 71.
71 needed for Thornton here now. 14 would leave tops to hold his throw for a 4-1 lead. Finishing is excellent.
Robert Thornton.
He's taken out a 1-1-3 tonight. Wright's taken out the 1-2-0, but that was superb from Thornton. Does look like a player with no pressure on his shoulders whatsoever. Fill it up, Peter. Right on cue. Second 180 is 35th of the Premier League. Now Thornton's going to have a go back.
100.
Well, Wright has got to make sure he holds onto his throw and then nicks the throw. Well, that's number 4. That's number 5. Plenty of room to the left. Well, he pings it right between the other 2 points. Perhaps Mr. Wright will give us the 9.
4-1 down. 6 perfect darts. Thornton hits a 180. Here we go. Ironic boos from the crowd. Got to set himself up now.
65.
Because that 180 from Thornton has put him under a bit of pressure now as well. If Wright doesn't check out on this next visit now, Thornton left 90, so this has got to go. He's going to go 20 for double 18 here now.
40.
Now the door's open for Robert Thornton.
It certainly has. The 20s is the normal route. He's gone for the 25, now to 15. That'll leave the bullseye. Oh, that's an aggressive route from Robert Thornton.
36.
Well, that was exhibition stuff. That's a nice marker for Wright, isn't it? Isn't it? Can't get much closer. Oh, my goodness me. Can you believe it? It's just not going for Peter Wright at the moment. And Robert Thornton punishes him. Well, Peter Wright missed match darts last week in Sheffield, and now he's 5-1 down. And this fella has 2 breaks of throw in his favour. Can he fill it up here?
121.
Playing nicely.
Well, there's no signs that Robert Thornton's form is going to let up. And with a bit of form comes extra confidence, and with the confidence comes extra form. And certainly just under the 108 average for Robert Thornton. And when you think the turmoil he's been through in the early part of this Premier League, and to come out all guns a-blazing now, it's incredible form.
100.
Yeah, he lost 7-5 to MVG last week. This is just for starters tonight. 107.4 average for Thornton.
95.
Now, if Peter Wright is going to get anything out of this game, needs to break Thornton sharpish. That was a crucial last start from Thornton, the reigning World Grand Prix champion in Dublin. Last October, a memorable moment for the Thorn at the City West in Dublin.
Well, folks, you can hear that noise from this crowd. An incredible atmosphere here in Belfast. And Thornton leaves his favourite double top, and you can't see him missing it. And just not consistent enough at the moment for Peter Wright, just over the 90 average, which is unlike his game. For a guaranteed draw for the Thorn.
No mistake from Robert Thornton. He will not be beaten in this first game of the night. So Peter Wright has to win 5 legs on the spin to save the match for a draw. This could be a crushing blow to Peter Wright's hopes of getting to London and the O2 on May the 19th. 4 180s for a man who is 6-1 down. Astonishing stats.
Well, all Robert Thornton's got to do is win 1 leg in 5, and he'll be sitting there thinking, well, on your throw, Mr. Wright, you can do what you want, hit 180s. It will not dent the confidence of Robert Thornton, because all he's got to do, step up, just hit 1 treble with every 3 on his throw.
140.
Oh, he's not out of this leg. 1 slack visit from Peter now. And Robert will be ready, you can be sure of that. No
60.
treble for Peter Wright.
John Nigel, a lot of Peter's darts have been going low and in the 1. They're just not happy with that grip on that dart.
40.
He's gone from a straight barrel to that tapered, and that last finger at the end of the dart a little bit strange for him. However, a 140 will set it up absolutely perfect.
140.
Right on cue. Peter Wright looks like he's going to take this game a little bit further. I think maybe Robert setting himself up for the next leg when he'll have the throw. And as you say, Rod, you'd think one treble per visit would almost be there. Finally, Peter Wright gets there.
Peter Wright.
His finishing has been slack tonight. 2 out of 10 attempts. Now, here we go. He hits a treble with the first dart. Robert Thornton throwing nice and straight. A 140. Wins the leg, wins the match. Simple as that.
Yes, the mood that Thornton's in. Can't see him losing this match now. And kicks off with the 140, and again, those darts, unlike Peter Wright, normally a real consistent battler, but this evening he has just been out of sorts, and he's walked into a Robert Thornton at the top of his game and the top of his confidence.
Well, that was slack, and he knows it. And a treble from Wright. Can he claw his way back into this leg now? This is nice.
140.
Now, Thornton needs to kick on. Needs to use that for a treble. Another one would do nicely.
140.
That was better. Great response, Rod.
All down to that first dart, line and length. Your eyes tell you that you can follow it up, and he certainly did. Anything short of a 180, he just needs to hit more than one treble to put any pressure on.
100.
And he hasn't done it, so 6 darts from 177 for Thornton to win the first game of the night here in Belfast.
Switch for 19s.
137.
Brilliant, leaves tops. Fantastic. So it looks as though it could be curtains for Wright here in Belfast. And Robert Thornton on the verge of only his second win in 11 Premier League games. Tops he needs. Robert Thornton wins the opening game of the night. It's only his second win in the Premier League. It's a hammer blow to Peter Wright, and his hopes of qualifying still a way to go though. Match 1 here in Belfast goes away of Robert Thornton averaging 105, and he wins 7 legs to 2.